This is the Introduction to Finance series. This is Introduction to Finance Part 2. And in Introduction to Finance Part 2, we're going to look at the federal government and money, state government and money, and local government and money. So the federal government and money. The founding generation. The founding generation, through the newly founded United States Congress, created the coin and the bill to replace the Spanish dollar that had been used for well over 100 years during the colonies. The Coinage Act of 1792 would bring forth a new American money that all citizens would use. This system would actually ignite further hardships on the states with various kinds of taxes that would be demanded by Congress from the states. Jackson and democracy. The presidency of Andrew Jackson and the establishment of the Democratic Party would actually bring a brief time of relief to the states, as the Jackson administration strongly opposed the central bank that the founders Washington, Madison, and Hamilton actually favored. Lincoln and the Civil War. The presidency of Lincoln would bring forth confusion and turmoil for the states. Not only was there a new war between the states, but the central bank system was being established to allow the bankers to have control over the country, and thus taxes would be imposed on the people. Wilson and World War I. The Wilson administration would reorganize the central banking system with the Federal Reserve Bank by way of the First World War. This bank would dominate the nation and allow complete foreign organizations to take control of the taxes that the American people would be paying through their hard labor. Franklin Roosevelt and World War II. The Franklin Roosevelt administration would build upon the result of the Wilson administration, with producing reliance on the federal government itself. This reliance would focus on retirement with Social Security and corporate takeover with the Securities and Exchange Commission. Nixon and gold. The Nixon administration would essentially put the nail in the coffin for the U.S. and its money supply, with eliminating the gold standard and relying upon foreign countries for financial help. State government and money. Income tax. The Internal Revenue Service was established during the Civil War and became a permanent organization from then on. The income tax would eventually be the main money supply of the IRS. The income tax was established by the Wilson administration with the passing of the 16th Amendment. Since the passing of the 16th Amendment by Congress, the income tax has been the supply of money that the politicians have used for various reasons over the decades. Most states, excluding Alaska, Florida, Nevada, South Dakota, Tennessee, and Texas, demand income tax from their citizens. Sales tax. All states require their citizens to pay sales tax on items. The amount of sales tax varies with every state and even every item. Excise tax. All states require their citizens to pay excise tax on alcohol, gasoline, and tobacco. Local government and money. Income tax. The final government type that requires income tax from the citizens is at the local level, with that of the city's mayor. Property tax. Most cities require their citizens to pay property tax on the land they live on, as well as all resources that are stationary on that land. Utilities. Price demand on water, sewage, gas, and electricity are not considered a tax, but are a financial burden on the home claimer or owner.